I know that it seems that we are just coming here to discuss and debate and talk. But Mr. Speaker, what we are doing here is very, very important to begin to shape the narrative of the mindsets of those who think that it is okay to perpetrate and encourage for our young boys and men out there to continue killing the women and girls of Kenya. Mr. Speaker, while the debate might not be an actual immediate impact, Mr. Speaker, we need to start talking about what needs to be done, because we haven't even gotten to a place where we are talking about the things that we need to do as a society, Mr. Speaker. And I believe that that conversation needs to start here in Parliament, being led by legislators who have been put in this space to ensure that we represent the women and the girls of this country. Mr. Speaker, just before this debate started, a couple of my colleague senators, men, were saying that Sasa tunaenda, we are going to discuss issues of women, Mr. Speaker. And I said, no, we are not going to discuss issues of women. We are going to discuss issues of livelihoods, of lives of Kenyans. Because women, just like men, are citizens of this country with equal rights. So it's not just issues of women. Each and every life that we have lost, Mr. Speaker, because of femicide, is equivalent to a life that we lose because of war, because of floods, because of natural... It's a life lost is a life lost. It cannot be brought down to that is a life lost because of femicide, because of Airbnb, Mr. Speaker. So those are the things that we need to change, starting from this house, that it's not discussing issues of women. It's discussing issues of national importance, Mr. Speaker. I want to say that, and I've said this before on different platforms, even as I second this, this motion. Every time that we stand up to talk about the gender agenda, the first thing that is assumed is that it is the women again coming to force us to give them things. It is the women again coming to tell us that now we must stop thinking about the boys and stop thinking about the men and just support the girl child. Mr. Speaker, I urge my fellow senators to remember that these women and girls are your sisters, are your children, potentially your future wives, business partners, because we are also doing business and contributing to this economy, Mr. Speaker. So therefore, when we are here to discuss matters on how to end femicide, Mr. Speaker, it's not an issue of a women affair. It is an issue of ensuring that every Kenyan, man or woman, is equally respected, Mr. Speaker. As I second this motion, and I can see I'm running out of time, I want to say that I am looking forward to an amendment that touches on the police force, particularly the gender desks, Mr. Speaker, to make them effective. And as we debate today, Mr. Speaker, I want to urge my fellow senators to remember that we are not attacking men and we are not attacking boys, but we are trying to address an issue that is targeted towards our women and our girls, and that has to be spoken about, and particularly in this house. So I beg to second this motion, and thank you, Senator Crystal Asige, for ensuring that we are intentional about discussing this matter, and I hope that we will be able to legislate on issues of GBV. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.